Get me. Got it. Sick. Thanks. Keys are in the ignition.
There?
I've been at him. What's that? Come on. Whew. It's not too late to change your mind. You can stay if you want. Where's the wire? Give me your hand.
Thanks. Here.
Thanks.
It's really great.
Give me the kid.
Okay, you want the red? You want this one?
Yellow.
I can't find it.
Hurry up.
I'm looking. Hurry up, Jake.
Okay, almost there.
No, we gotta go now.
I know, Kelly, I know.
Jake!
Think we ought to split?
Yes.
I can't believe they actually did it.
Did you guys like it? Did you see us up there? Oh my god. Yeah! That's so cool. Oh god.
I like it.
I love it.
Hey, wait up! Side. Oh well.
Hey, do you wanna do an aspiring and you do you wanna go to the movies this weekend?
Sure. Okay, I like that. Hey, you like this?
Ugh. Looks like something my mother would wear. Control top for a control freak.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, cool.
You would look great in this. You want it?
I don't know, Jake.
Great, I know, I love it. No, it's called shopping.
Oh no!
Go! Hold it! Up here!
Hold up! Stop!
Damn it! Here, come out.
mean, she's never been in trouble before, never. I mean, she gets A's and B's in school. Well, except for physics, she does have some trouble with advanced science. Well, so did I, really. I mean, it seems so useless in the practical world. And, I mean, it seems so pointless to study so hard if you...
She'll probably get off with informal probation, Mrs. Heiler, and some counseling requirement. The court's authorized her release, so if you'll just sign here, please.
I mean, to be completely honest with you, I mean, Kelly has been kind of difficult lately, but that's how teenagers are. I mean, it's a wonder that we lived through these years at all.
We'll release her to you if you'll just sign this form.
Oh, of course. I mean, Kelly's not the kind of girl to shoplift. She doesn't do illegal things.
Mrs. Heiler, I hear they got them both on videotape. Shoplifting is an illegal thing.
You saw them do it?
That's what they say.
Well,
Mom.
then, it's that
Mom.
boy, that Jake. I mean, he's the criminal here. He influences her. Gets her
Mrs.
to do this
Heiler.
kind of thing. Huh? Kelly?
Hey, Jerry Beery.
The court has set her psychological evaluation for this afternoon.
Hi, Kelly.
I'm glad you could come in this afternoon, Kelly.
I'm only here because they made me come.
Well, better here than in jail, don't you think?
I guess.
Well, it's the court's opinion that your family situation could use a little straightening out.
Oh, yeah, well, no need in straightening out my mother. She's as straight as it gets.
Is she?
Can't remember the last time she actually laughed. I mean, that she thought something was funny. Oh, yeah, well, maybe when I was 3 or 4, when she was married to my real dad. I think she might have laughed then.
So now she has a new husband, and you have a stepbrother and a baby brother besides. How is she now?
Pathetic.
Temperamentally, Kelly's, a lot more like her natural father. She has his highs and lows. His rages, too. She can get very angry.
What do you do?
Nothing. I don't know. Wait for her to calm down.
Does she scare you when she gets angry like that?
Yes. It's like Michael all over again. He'd drink and just lose control.
No. No. Michael! Michael! No!
I don't even know how to begin to tell your stepfather about this.
Oh, and of course, that's the big deal here, huh?
No. Was it awful in the jail, honey?
No worse than living with you, Mom.
I'll get the dryer.
And they put you in a real jail cell?
Yep.
Like with a steel bed and toilet in it?
You got it.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Damn right. I almost wet my pants. I didn't do anything. I was just standing there.
Well, the police say they have you and Jake on videotape stealing that top.
Oh, so you believe some stranger instead of me?
Well, videotape doesn't lie.
Oh, but I do.
Well, frankly, Kelly, lately, in fact, since you've been seeing Jake, it's hard to know when you're telling the truth and when...
Oh, wait, so you're calling me a liar? Is that what you're saying? If it comes out of my mouth, it's gotta be a lie.
Kelly, sit back down and...
No, this is none of your business. I'm talking with my mother.
Stop yelling.
And don't you ever tell me what to do. I'm not your kid.
This is my house.
I can't stand the yelling. You make this house impossible to live in.
Oh, yeah, right. It's all my fault. Everything's my fault. Always.
Look, I could go talk to her.
Stay right where you are. All right, the last thing she needs is more attention.
Every dinner's a shouting match. Every day she gets worse.
Because I'm not staying here where nobody believes me. Yeah.
Okay, well, the truck's running. I gotta get some passengers.
Okay. Yeah, I love you too. Okay, I'll see you then. I'm never going back.
Okay. Let's go.
Maybe if I talk to her alone.
Let her sleep on it, Laura.
But I don't know if
Give
that's...
us all time to cool down. She makes me nuts, you know?
Oh, Rob, she was the sweetest child.
Yeah, so I've heard. Come on. Good night's sleep helps everything.
Bet your mother told you that all the time.
Oh, yeah, but it's true.
Sure you know where you're going?
Hmm? I don't know, I haven't been here in a while. Here it is. I remember my dad could get real happy. I mean, almost like a kid. He would get so excited. It was like everything around him would just glow. Like you could almost see sparks coming off of him. I loved it.
How'd he die?
Shot himself. Right here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You want to go back?
Do you?
I don't know. I mean, it's your call.
Rob. She's gone.
You sure?
Oh, hey guys, have you seen Kelly?
No, I haven't. Check with those guys.
Oh, all right, thanks. Angela, excuse me. Have you seen Kelly? Well, has anyone seen Jake? No, huh?
No.
Kelly's missed a lot of school this semester. She only showed up for 1 day last week, and she was out for 3 days the week before.
No, she wasn't.
Oh, yes, she was, Mrs. Hyler. Well, she brought these notes in.
She'll be back in a minute. Let me just take that number down. Yeah.
All right, come on.
Oh, excuse me,
this
officer.
way, my desk.
Oh, excuse me, I'm Mrs. Hyler. I was here yesterday.
Oh, what do you need, ma'am?
I think I need missing persons.
Okay. Tom, can you give this lady a hand?
Thanks. Hang on, baby. Just be a minute.
It hasn't even been 24 hours yet, Mrs. Hyler.
Yes, but it's been an entire evening and all of today.
Well, sounds like a voluntary disappearance to me.
Yes, but she's only 16.
If we tried to find every 16-year-old girl who ran off into the night because she had a fight with her parents, we wouldn't have time to do anything else now, would we?
She's never done this before.
Okay, Mrs. Hyler. I'll fill out a report, but I'm sure she'll be home tonight. Kids today are pretty tough.
Her name's Kelly Jameson.
You think you can fix it?
Maybe, maybe not.
So what are we gonna do?
I'm working on it.
Could you move here? What?
Could you move
Where? Is that better?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Kelly was only 4 when Michael started drinking.
Honey, I know this is hard for you.
It was always late at night. I used to pray that she'd sleep through it.
Hey, are you really what you're not a wife?
You're shouting, yelling. And then when he started hitting me.
Don't do this to yourself.
I would lock her door so that she wouldn't see it. I did everything I could to keep her safe, but Rob, tonight, there's nothing I can do.
Morning. You hungry?
Yeah.
Well, let's get some breakfast. Come on. Up and at 'em.
Is it open?
Nope. Stay here, okay?
Jake, don't! Come on! Come on, hurry up! Come on!
right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Could we please talk about this later, Mom?
It's because you've always let her get away with murder. From the time she was a little girl.
Can't hear you, Mother.
You never gave her any rules.
Right.
Michael was the same way with her. Everything she wanted, she got.
It certainly wasn't that way with me.
And that's why she's so wild, staying out all night.
Mother, this isn't about her staying out all night. Kelly's run away from home. Kelly!
What'd she do?
Is she all right?
She's fine. The boy she was with broke into a store.
What did I tell you?
That kid has an attitude problem.
Do you have any idea how worried we have been about you?
Do you have any idea what I've been through?
A robbery, from what I hear.
No, before that. Where I was, where I had to sleep, what happened to me. Do you even care?
You are never, ever to see that Jake again.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you can flap your lips all you want, but I'm gonna do what I want, when I want.
Kelly, we have to stop arguing and start... Oh!
She hit you?
She's really not a bad girl. It's only since this boy...
Well, I can't tell you how many parents tell me their kids aren't bad when I arrest them for breaking and entering, for drugs, for hit and run. The same words.
She needs a lesson.
She struck you, Mrs. Hyler. That's assault. Now, if you want, I can take her in. We can keep her overnight.
I could pick her up in the morning.
Station house opens at 8.
I'm not staying here. I think I'm staying here. You're crazy.
What else can you do with her?
You can't run my life. You don't know me.
I don't know.
Okay, they're coming with me.
The cops know what they're doing.
You? No, you're not. You're not taking me anywhere. What are you doing? I can't believe you're wanting to take me, Mom. I can't believe you. I can't believe you do this to me, Mom. I can't believe you. Don't you care about me? Don't you care about me, Mom? Get off of me. I can't believe I come home. What kind of mother are you? What kind of mother are you?
Mom? Mom? What are you doing?
I couldn't sleep.
So, you gonna get her out today?
As soon as I can.
You know, Kelly didn't mean to hit you. I mean, you know how she gets. She blows up and then it's all over.
I know.
You know, she's just having a bad time right now. I mean, she thinks that everything's just too hard. And, she misses her dad.
She told you that?
Sort of.
Well, I'm glad she has you to talk to. And don't worry, I'm gonna get her, and I'm gonna bring her home. And everything's gonna be okay. She'll think I don't love her, Rob.
Giving in and loving her are two different things.
I left her there overnight. I'm going to bring her home. I never should have listened to my mother. When am I gonna learn to stop listening to my mother?
Just remember, Laura, nothing has been solved.
And nothing is solved by her being in jail either. What do you mean I can't take her home now?
Mrs. Hyler, it says right here that assault charges have been filed.
But I didn't do that. I mean, the officer told me that if she hit me, it could be considered assault, but I never...
She's set for a hearing.
But I'm the one she hit, and I don't want a hearing.
It's too late, Mrs. Hyler. Assault charges have been filed.
But...
It's up to the judge now.
But, well, could I at least see her?
Visiting day is Sunday, 1 to 4.
But she's my daughter. She'll think I've abandoned her.
Mrs. Hyler, I don't make the rules. Neither do you.
Yeah, all right. There's no problem here, Mrs. Hyler.
The problem, Miss Elstad, is that my daughter's in jail.
Oh, juvenile custody, Mrs. Hyler. Let's not exaggerate.
All right.
Now, you show up Friday at 1 o'clock for Karen's hearing.
Kelly. Her first name is Kelly? Kelly Jameson.
Yeah, right. That's what it says.
1 o'clock on Friday. I've never worked with a public defender. Do we need to meet before so you can prepare me or anything?
Oh, this case is a cinch. Just be there.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks.
I told you, just wouldn't listen. Over on my dad.
Excuse me, I thought this was Judge Kelter's courtroom.
It is?
I was told to be here for hearing at 1 o'clock.
What's the name?
Kelly Jameson?
Oh, yeah, here it is. That hearing was at 10 o'clock, and the case was continued.
What do you mean?
Well, it means the next hearing will be in 2 weeks.
Oh, there must be some mistake. Miss Elstad told me that the hearing was at 1 o'clock, and, well, it's 1 o'clock.
It's over, ma'am. The girl's mother didn't show up.
No, but I'm the girl's mother, and I'm here.
Hearing's over.
But where's Kelly?
She's back in juvenile custody.
No, I only wanted her to be there overnight. I never filed charges, and I certainly never intended for her to stay in jail.
But she's been charged with assault.
I want to take her home.
Her hearing's in 2 weeks.
You can't keep a girl in jail for 2 weeks because someone made a mistake about the time.
Look, Mrs. Hyler, there is nothing I can do until the next hearing.
We'll get her out
What do
there.
you mean? I don't understand.
I'm sorry, these things happen.
But you told me what?
Where's Kelly? What happened?
They kept her. They wouldn't even let me see her.
We'll work it out. Hey, don't worry.
Turn around. All right, you can go in.
Do you do this every time?
It's minimum procedure. If there's trouble inside, we do a body cavity search.
Kelly. Oh, Kelly. I didn't want this to happen. I didn't want you to spend one night in this place, but the officer said that sometimes it can be helpful, and I was at my wit's end, and we were fighting so much, and you were skipping school and hanging out with that boy, and I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. I love you, and I'm gonna make it right.
It's too late. I hate you. I wish it was you that was dead, not Daddy. She did this to me on purpose.
Your mother's version is that this has all been a mistake.
Yeah, right. It's a mistake that assault charges got filed against me. It's a mistake that she missed my hearing. How stupid do you think I am?
Well, your mother seems genuinely upset about this.
Yeah, you think so? My mother is too busy to look at me, much less talk to me. Ever since she married that guy, it's like I don't exist. She's got a brand new family now. And she's still stuck with me. Well, now she's made sure that I'm away for good.
Miss Elstad, I'd like to ask... Tyler, hi. Are you ready to take Kelly home? Yes, of course.
Well then, let's get started. Your Honor, we're not contesting the charges.
What does that mean?
Shh, Mother. We have a recommendation from the court-appointed psychologist.
Yes, Your Honor. After holding extensive interviews with both Kelly and her mother, it is my opinion that there's obvious expressed and unexpressed rage and resentment between mother and daughter.
I see the mother didn't even show up for Kelly's first hearing.
No. Your Honor, there was a mix-up about the time. I was there when I was supposed to be, but the time was wrong.
Well, Your Honor, I agree with both Laura Heiler and Kelly Jameson that the mother-daughter relationship is highly problematical.
I also see there's a prior record. This is not encouraging. Is there anything you wish to add, Mrs. Heiler?
Yes, Your Honor. We all really want Kelly to come home. And until she started hanging out with the wrong kids, she was doing well in school, and there was never any trouble at home.
So, in other words, everything was just fine until she met this boy. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor. And if there's anything that you could do to keep that boy away from Kelly...
You mean you'd like a restraining order?
Yes.
Ms. Heiler, one boy doesn't make a good girl a criminal. There must have been warning signs which you overlooked. Kelly, would you like to say anything?
Would it make a difference?
It may.
My mother freaked. She sent me to this place because she didn't know what else to do. If she knew how to be a real mother, none of this would have ever happened. Mom, you know that's true.
I see. These will be the terms of Kelly's probation. Kelly, you are not to associate with anyone who has a criminal record. That includes this Jacob Priest, your current boyfriend. Do you understand me, Kelly?
Yes.
And you are to follow the rules and the regulations of the facility in which you are placed.
But I want to go home.
Sending you back to the same environment would only worsen an already serious situation. I'm remanding you to the Northside Adolescent Center, and I hope it brings about some change. All right, who's next?
No!
Let's go, Miss.
Mom!
Baby!
Mom, do something! Leave me alone!
way I want them. Sweet Jesus.
How did this happen? You told me she'd get probation.
She got probation at the Northside Adolescent Center.
That kid doesn't belong in this center. Now, what the hell is going on
Mother,
here?
please, can't you do something? It's out of our hands now. I don't understand.
The situation is out of your control.
But you promised
No.
me.
No, I never used those words.
Mrs. Hyler, you didn't help the situation in there, you and your daughter, arguing in front of the judge, showing him you can't even control her yourself.
All right. Now, what's our next move here?
I hope that your daughter does well at Northside.
That's it?
Look, I did the best I could. This case is one of hundreds that I deal with every day. I'm sorry, I've got another hearing.
Let's go. Come on. This way.
Put him down. All right, you can get dressed.
We like to say here at Northside that each girl's future lies in her own hands. Individual responsibility, that's the path. The better your behavior, the more points you earn. The more points you earn, the more privileges you get. It's all up to you, Kelly. You've got the last bed on the floor. Makes you wonder about girls today, doesn't it? How could so many girls be doing so many bad things? Come on. Girls, this is Kelly. Kelly, this is Devitt, Amber, Sheree, and Gina. They'll be with you in therapy group. I'll see you all there on Tuesday. Oh, and girls, please help Kelly feel at home.
Bitch.
Yeah, you want to be very careful with Marcy.
What are you in for?
Assault.
Cool.
Oh, God, cut it out! Let go!
She's crazy. A real psycho.
Next stop, Gina, the loony bin.
Look, I don't belong here.
Yeah, right. Who does?
Does it say there how long Kelly has to be here?
Oh, I don't know. A couple of weeks, I guess.
Can I see her?
Sure. We got visiting hours here.
And when are those?
Marcy! I gotta go. I'll call you back.
Thanks. I'm Kelly Jamison's mother.
Have a seat, Mrs. Hyler. I'm Marcy Hackman, Kelly's caseworker.
I'm glad Kelly will be coming home in a week or two.
Kelly's placement is for 8 to 18 months.
But the woman out there
It
said...
doesn't matter what a clerical worker told you, Mrs. Hyler. You should talk to me about Kelly's case.
Well, it's all a big misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly needs to go to school.
As soon as her intake is processed, she will attend classes here.
No, you don't see. She never should have been put here in the first place.
In my opinion, Mrs. Hyler, parents see what they want to see. We here at Northside have a clear picture of the true nature of these girls. That's why the courts turn them over to us.
I need to see Kelly now.
Visiting hours are Saturdays and Sundays between 2 and 4. Telephone privileges are between 7 and 9 every night.
I can call Kelly?
Of course.
We can see her every Saturday and Sunday, and we can call her every night at 7.
Well, when is she coming home?
Well, there seems to be some confusion about that. One person said it might be a couple of weeks, and someone else said it might be as much as 8 months.
8 months?
It's quite a difference, Laura. Who told you 8 months?
Kelly's social worker. Actually, she said it might be up to 1.5 years.
They can't do that, can they?
Apparently they can.
Is food always like this?
More or less.
And you eat it?
Yeah, I eat it.
You'll get used to it.
But I was told I could phone between 7 and 9 tonight. Marcy Hackman, Kelly's social worker. No, she did not tell me that she had to be cleared for phone privileges. She told me I could phone between 7 and 9 tonight. Well, when can I talk to Kelly? But Marcy told me today that... All right, I will talk to Marcy tomorrow.
What happened?
That woman lied to me. We need to get a real lawyer for Kelly.
Look, I told you, we don't have the money.
What about a loan?
I've already taken a second mortgage out on the house.
I thought we weren't going to do that.
Hey, I didn't have a choice, Laura, all right? Look, it's just until the standard deal comes through.
I've been hearing that for 6 months.
Look, you knew when you married me, sales is feast or famine, all right? We are in the famine mode right now. Look, feast mode is on the horizon, I promise. But right now, we're broke. Nobody would give us another loan.
Then what are we going to do? I can't stand to leave her in that place.
We'll figure something out.
Wimp. Take your tray. I'm not gonna be stuck cleaning your mess.
Give that back.
You're gonna eat it.
Well, now I want it.
No way.
Fine, so take it.
You bitch!
Well, I don't know. You never know if she's gonna come until she gets here.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Oh, God, where are you? I'm sorry. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
And I attempted to call last night as I was told that I could, and no one would let me speak with my daughter, and so I'm here to see her now so that I can know that she's all right.
I'm sorry you were misinformed, Mrs. Hyler. Girls have to be processed for phone privileges.
Does that mean I can talk to Kelly tonight?
I don't know. You'll have to check with her caseworker.
Marcy Hackman?
Yes, that's right.
She lied to me.
Perhaps a lapse of communication.
Mrs. Bryce, my daughter will think that I've deserted her, and I need to let her know that that is not true.
A good topic to discuss in your first therapy session.
I need to see her now.
Visiting hours are Saturdays and Sundays from 2 to 4.
Rob Hyler's desk. No, I'm sorry. He's in a meeting right now.
You know how it is, Jack.
No, then he's going to lunch. So
She's my wife's child from her first marriage.
Great, I'll let him know.
You know, you take what you get in a second marriage. Laura got Stephen, and, well, I got Kelly.
Kelly's been difficult since her father died. Actually, he killed himself. And yeah, she knows that, and I think that that has something to do with her behavior. And lately, she's been out of control. I mean,
Is there a point here, Rob?
yes. What I'd like to know is, well, I could really use an advance.
Another one?
Yeah. Look, Jack, I know...
Hello? Hold on a sec. Jeez, Rob, you're already into us too deep as it is. Can't we talk about this after lunch?
Yeah, sure thing.
There you go. You got it right. Very good.
sorry, Dad.
Hey, Steven.
Yeah?
How's it going?
What are you doing out of jail?
Hey, I got probation and community service.
And my sister's in some institution for 8 months.
Luck of the judge, I guess.
All right.
Listen, can you give this to Kelly for me?
She's not supposed to have anything to do with you. I mean, this is your fault.
Just chill out and give her the note, okay? Please? Thank you. Here.
And then my mom found out I was pregnant because I was throwing up like 40 times a day. She kicked me out. She hates me anyway. She does a lot of coke. It doesn't make a lot of sense when she does. She's got this creepy boyfriend. He started hitting on me. So I was glad to split. I haven't seen her in 6 months. It's been the best 6 months of my life.
Kelly? Honey, I came as soon as they let me. What happened?
I slipped in the shower.
She's not talking about it.
Kelly, I came the first day you were here and the next day, and I tried to get them to waive the rules so they'd let me see you.
Yeah, sure you did.
I spoke with Miss Bryce.
I bet you didn't even raise your soft little ladylike voice.
I did the best I could.
Well, it wasn't very good, was it?
Kelly, that's not fair.
Now, you know what, Mom? I bet this is really good for you. Kelly. You got me where you and your loser husband never have to see me. So don't bother. Just leave me alone. Just get out of here and leave me alone.
Honey, please.
Just get out of here.
If that were my mom, I'd beg her to stay. I'd get on my hands and knees and beg.
Supposed to be out of my room. I was trying to make a call. They forced me down here. They'll send me back to juvenile custody. Please don't tell.
Did he rape you?
Please don't tell, Kelly. They'll say it's my fault. Please.
Now, Kelly's always done very well in school. She was tested and her IQ, well, is very high. She started reading whole sentences when she was 4, and she and her dad used to read together every night.
Remember, my dad would come home every night with a new book. One that had the coolest pictures in it. I mean, almost like he had dreamt it or something. He would get a big green blanket and put it around us and We'd sit down on the sofa and snuggle. And read together. He would sound out all the words I didn't know.
Her dad died several years ago.
He killed himself because you left him.
No, Kelly, he killed himself because of his own demons, things you don't know about.
I know that he loved me.
Yes, and that he drank?
Sure, so what?
That he drank every night until he was angry and ugly.
No, he didn't. He didn't drink every night.
Yes, in the end he did. And you would hit me often.
You're making this up.
No, Kelly, I'm not. I would lock your bedroom door. I didn't want you to hear, and he would yell and throw things across the room.
So there's a family history of abuse.
He hit me, never Kelly.
How can you tell her these things?
That's what we're here for at Northside, to work out problems, to understand why you hit your mother.
No, we had a fight. It's no big deal. It's nobody's business.
Kelly, assault is a big deal.
She didn't mean to hit me. It was an accident. We were both overwrought.
Obviously, Mrs. Hyler, you and your daughter have the same difficulty. You don't see things as they really are. It's called denial. You're denying that Kelly is guilty of assault. She wouldn't be here if she were innocent, now would she?
No, you're twisting everything we say. I didn't mean to hit my mother. I'm not like my father, and you're trying to make it out like I am.
How many times have I told you? And what does it take? Let's see. Steven!
I'm in the kitchen.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go! Steven, what are you doing?
Looking for my math book.
Now you're looking for your math book? Let's go. I'm late. Did you take your buddy's math book? Did you take your buddy's math book? No?
I'm getting lunch, Steven.
The train is leaving the station, Steven.
Hold on. Did you see my book?
No, why don't you look upstairs?
My room.
Come on, come on, come on!
Hold on.
Now you're checking.
Just wait.
In the morning. Have a nice walk, Steven.
Rob? Rob, I've got to get a lawyer for Kelly.
Oh, Laura, not now.
But you haven't seen the place where she is.
I talked to my boss about an advance.
Rob, you did that?
Yeah, I did that. He said there's no way. I'm sorry, honey.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
I guess I could try legal aid.
Look, Laura, just give me a couple weeks. A month, tops. The standard deal is gonna close. I know it is. And then everything will be okay. I gotta go. I'll see you tonight.
Thank you. Laura! Back here. Thanks for coming over, Mom.
What are you all dressed up for?
Oh, I'm going to legal aid to get Kelly an attorney.
They're free lawyers.
Yeah.
And they're worthless. Hello, sweetie. Oh, come into the kitchen with Grandma. See what she's got for you.
How do you know that legal aid is worthless? Do you have experience with them?
You get what you pay for. You don't have to be a genius to figure that out.
You know what? You've never given me one good piece of advice in my entire life, so I don't know why I should listen to you now. Here you go, sweetheart. Mommy, see you later. I love you. I thought it would be easier if I wrote things down, everything that's happened, all the things that have gone wrong. I don't know if that's how it's done, but...
No, that's fine, Ms. Hyler. Very helpful. With all this stuff, it looks like we have a very strong case here.
We do?
Well, let me double-check a few facts, and then I'll file for a new court date.
To get Kelly home?
We stand a pretty good chance.
Oh, thank you.
So leave it all with me, and I'll call you as soon as I hear anything.
Okay.
All right? Now, it would be great if you could document even more of the stuff that goes on there. I mean, maybe talk to some of the girls. It could be very helpful.
Well, last week my daughter's face was swollen and discolored, and she said she slipped in the shower, but I know that that wasn't true.
Well, that's exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. Now, don't worry, all right? We'll make these people sorry for what they've done.
Thank you.
Take care.
And I've had ringworm 3 times because they don't wash the sheets right.
What else?
Food poisoning. I've had it 5 times since I've been here.
My mom's coming for me.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Shut up, Gina.
She can't help it, Devin.
She is. She's totally gone. They don't even know who her parents are. No one's been to see her in years.
You know, when I was 9 or 10, I used to tell everybody that I was adopted because I couldn't believe that this person who claimed she was my mother actually was my mother.
Grandma?
Yeah.
The maintenance guy sneaks around looking in windows. Write that down on your list.
Yeah, he grabbed my butt.
So what?
The girls are afraid of him.
Has he hurt anyone?
Yeah. I heard he raped someone.
My God, who?
I can't say, but she'd probably testify if it would help.
Look, this is all really very helpful. And Kelly, what you need to do is to follow all the rules and not give them any ammunition to keep you here, okay? And I'll do my part and get you a new court date. Deal?
Deal. And you'll never know how bad I feel that it's you and not me who's doing the time. I'm counting the days till you're out. I'll be here waiting for you. I miss you and I love you. Now and forever, Jake. Now and forever. Your mom gave you that letter? No. My mom gave me a letter from my brother, which just happened to have this letter from Jake inside.
Wow, they won't let Dion write me.
Yeah, I know, that sucks.
Well, he's putting a place together for us for when I get the baby back. It's gonna be sweet.
Well, when you get the baby back from where?
They're gonna take it and put it in foster care till I'm, you know, released.
Stop it!
Gina?
Oh, God, she's coming in here.
Go back to bed, Gina.
And when she was good, she was very, very good. And when she was bad, oh, she was horrid.
Come on, let's go with me.
Horrid.
Bye-bye, Gina. Sit tight.
Come on, I'm gonna call Dion.
Are you kidding? We'll get busted.
Kelly,
My mom said that.
This is the only chance I got to talk to her. I need to talk to him.
Come on, hurry up.
Please, you gotta find it. This is the only chance I got. Come on, I'm having his kid.
You know the rules.
Sheree has been sent back to juvenile custody.
All she did was try to make a phone call.
Avoiding contact with her boyfriend was a condition of her stay here.
Oh, yeah, and you think she's gonna get rehabilitated in jail? She'll just get worse.
And Kelly is guilty of aiding and abetting Sheree, and for that, Kelly, you will be confined to your room for 5 days.
Big deal.
That's how we do things here. You follow the rules, you do well. You break them, there are consequences. I hope this episode teaches you something.
Yeah, it teaches me that you love it when we mess up so that you can punish us. It's some sick thing and you get off on it.
Well, I'll have to think about sending you back to juvenile custody. I'll contemplate it, see how happy it makes me.
And we have documented cases of very serious food poisoning. We have reports of inadequate sanitary conditions resulting in skin diseases, and the most heinous breach of security resulted...
Mr. Gilmer, you seem to be under the misapprehension that Northside is the defendant here. I suggest you look to your left. Kelly Jameson is your client.
But, Your Honor, we have documented every one of the items I cite.
And file on that, and we'll look into it. Meanwhile, I have documented evidence in front of me of Kelly's continued misbehavior. Seems to me, Kelly, that you have learned nothing from your experiences. Why should I conclude that your behavior would be any different if you were released? Mrs. Hyler, you have brought us all back to court today,
Yes.
and you have wasted the court's time again. The charges you brought against your daughter still stand. Motion to reconsider detention denied.
You promised me.
You told me that you were going to get Kelly out.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hyler. I really thought I had a winner here.
I'm going to get you out. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but if I have to move heaven and earth, I'm going to do it, Kelly. Don't touch her. Kelly, you have to believe that.
Let's go.
I'm going to get you out.
Mrs. Hyler, you've made a serious mistake, stirring things up, placing the blame on me. You and your daughter have just made a bad situation much, much worse.
Yes, this is Mrs. Hyler.
What?
They're saying Kelly threatened to kill herself.
Look, we want to see Kelly right now.
We're not equipped to handle her kind of behavior, Mr. Hyler. We've sent Kelly back to juvenile custody for her own safety.
She's not here?
They have her under 24-hour watch.
It's for her own good.
I don't believe anything you say. Kelly would never.
I understand her father killed himself.
Her father was a troubled alcoholic.
We think Kelly is a danger to herself and possibly others.
That's ridiculous.
I understand you're upset, Mrs. Hyler, but I have no reason to lie. My job is to help these girls as long as they want to help themselves.
You've done a fine job with Kelly, haven't you? I can't imagine where she'd be without your help.
I was sleeping when Marcy came to me, Mom. She made the whole thing up.
I know. I told them that.
It's Marcy's way of getting back at me.
I've never fought for anything in my life. I've just tried to get by. But Kelly, I swear, I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna get you out of here.
I love you, Mom.
And I love you.
I would never do what Daddy did.
I know. I'm here to see Mr. Coulter, please.
You have an appointment?
Yes, Laura Jameson.
Hi, yes, I have a Laura Jameson here to see Mr. Coulter. Thank you. He's in a meeting right now, and you don't have an appointment.
I'll wait for him.
All safe and sound.
Sarah, I'm back in 2 hours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Coulter.
Mr. Coulter?
contradicting yourself 7 times. 7 times? How did opposing counsel handle that? Well, you know.
Mr. Coulter, excuse me. I'm Laura Jameson. Well, I was Laura Jameson when you knew me, and I'm Laura Hyler now. You handled my late husband's will.
Sorry, I don't practice that kind of law anymore.
Trial date begins.
Well, I got a telephone call from these guys.
That's not what I need now.
So I say, all right, what's your figure? Well, 350,000, he comes back.
Mr. Coulter, excuse me. My daughter's been lost in the juvenile justice system for over 80 days, and I can't get her out. She hit me by accident when we were having an argument, and the police said they would take her in overnight, but it's been 80 days, and I can't get her out, and you're the only attorney that I've ever known.
I'm sorry. I'm on my way to a deposition. Call my office, make an appointment.
But she's only a kid.
Why don't you go on, Brian? I'll just talk with Mrs.
Hyler.
For a few minutes, Mrs. Hyler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
I can petition for a new judge.
But you don't think we'll get one?
Maybe, maybe not. We need something to make the court take another look at this.
How about the newspapers?
Worth a try. And while you're at it, call your local politicians. I mean, everyone you can think of. Work your way up to your senator.
You think they'll listen?
Sure, if you bug the hell out of them. A child wronged, a courageous mother who'll stop at nothing to save her daughter? You have a story to tell. You got me to listen, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But I should have told you we don't have any money. But I promise I'll send you something every month.
Never underestimate the power of the impassioned plea. Keep letting that passion show.
And from there, they sent her to this Northside Adolescent Center. The conditions are unsanitary at best and unsafe at worst. A girl was raped by one of their employees. The way the girls live is unbelievable. Yes, I live in Congressman Wiley's district. I voted for him. In fact, I campaigned for him very hard. And you have some information? Yes, I'll send you all the materials. All right. Yes, thank you. I'm very grateful. You bet. Bye.
Jay, I'm here to see Kelly Jameson.
Our famous inmate.
I admit that I threatened to kill myself. I agree to regular meetings with Marcy Hackman at which I will discuss my hostile feelings towards Marcy. What is this?
Your mother's spreading lies about me.
Well, you and I both know the truth, don't we?
Sign and I'll have you transferred back to Northside.
You're crazy. This is all lies.
Don't count on your mother to help you, sweetheart. The state's your guardian right now, and I represent the state. End of story. Now sign. Fine. We'll do it the hard way. But you're not gonna like it.
Tyler.
You startled me.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to. Look, I just came to tell you that I want you to know that I care for Kelly. A lot.
Maybe so, Jake, but I'm going to tell Kelly that she can't see you.
She's not going to stand for that. She does what she wants.
Not anymore.
You know, it's not like she's just some girl to me. Will you tell her that I miss her?
Yes. No, I'll send it to you, all of it. Here's Kelly's complete file. Thank you so much. Bye. That was the senator's office. They're very interested in Kelly's case. I know the lawyer called. We got a new hearing.
So I see. You're getting too big for me, Laura. Next thing I know, you'll be on one of those daytime talk shows.
We got a new judge, and we'll have another evaluation by a new psychologist.
Great. What's this, hearing number 3? You know, seems to me things get worse every time you see a new shrink.
You want her out, don't you?
Of course I do.
Well, then why do I feel like I'm in this alone?
Listen, Laura, you know, you're so locked into getting her out. You ever stop and think what's gonna happen when she's released? Do you? 'Cause I do. And I'm scared. I'm scared when I think about what it's gonna be like when she gets back. I want a home, Laura, not a battlefield.
So do I. So does my daughter. But I've changed, Rob, and I think that Kelly has too. But we can't do this alone. We need your help. We need you to get into this now.
Oh, come on, there's no winning with Kelly.
It's not about winning. It's about being here, all of us. It's about being together. It's about being a family. No more avoiding, no more blaming, no more washing your hands.
Hey, that's not fair.
I need you, Rob. We need you. We have to all be in this together. Listen to me. This'll either be a new beginning, the real beginning of our family, or it'll be the end of it. It's up to you.
Me to do it or somebody. I'm working 6 days a week here. What?
Excuse me, Sharon. Dr. Golding, could I have a word with you before you leave the building?
It's all right, Marcy. I think we're just about done here.
Right.
Oh.
Stephen, I'll speak to you next week.
Okay. You owe me a lunch, you know.
Yes, I do.
An expensive one.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Marcy Hackman. I'm on staff here.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know the name. Can we walk?
Yeah. You've seen many of my girls, and I was wondering if Kelly Jameson had been assigned to you.
Jameson. Is that the one whose mother got her another review?
Yes, Mrs. Hyler. I've met with her many times. We both know this kind of mother. She wouldn't know her daughter had a problem if the girl burned down the house.
Well, I faced my share of mothers in denial.
Oh, this family's in serious trouble.
So how's the girl doing?
Not well. She threatened to kill herself, so we sent her back to custody. She's an ISO under her 24/7.
Really?
Dr. Golding, once we're through this, I think we'll need to look at some serious alternative therapies.
Jameson. Let's go. All yours.
I remember my mom used to like me when I was very little. We used to do everything together. I don't know. It's like something changed. She got cold. Not there. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like she would still hug me and stuff. But it was like she had hidden herself somewhere inside.
I prayed that Michael would stop drinking. I prayed even harder that he would stop hitting me, but it didn't do any good. The only way I could survive was to shut off my feelings. I wasn't feeling any pain, I told myself. I wasn't feeling panic. I went through the motions of a normal life. I was proud of that. But I know now that something was lost, and it was Kelly. I loved her, of course. Maybe more than ever. But, I couldn't show her. Not the same way.
Have you told Kelly that?
No, no. I mean, she was just a little girl. How could I burden her?
I mean now.
I haven't.
I never stopped loving her. It's just... I don't know if she still wants to love me.
Have you told your mother that?
No.
So who'd like to start?
Kelly and I have had our share of normal mother-daughter stuff, but nothing unusual.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we argue, but I mean, it really is no big deal.
You didn't hit your mother?
Well, sort of, but I didn't mean to.
And Laura, you didn't allow your daughter to be taken from your own home and placed in juvenile custody?
That was a mistake, too.
Oh. So we don't have any issues to explore here today. Everybody's just getting along just fine.
Well, we've had our share of run-ins. I mean, just your teenage stuff. I mean, Kelly's been going through a difficult adolescence.
And seeing a boy that you apparently don't approve of.
Well,
You don't even know him. I mean, once I was like, could you take me over to his house? And she's like, no, I don't go into that part of town.
Kelly, that's not fair.
It's true, Mom. You blame him for everything. It's not him, it's me.
Funny, that's more or less what he says.
You talked with him?
I told him you couldn't see him.
You have no right to say that.
I have every right. Did you sleep with him?
That's none of your business.
Dr. Golding.
Why are you asking him?
Because you're my daughter and I care about what you're doing.
He loves me and I love him. You're just afraid he's gonna turn out like Dad.
I just don't want to see you make the same mistakes I did.
Come on.
Yeah, that's it. Let's fill it up. Two more. Ready? Your turn. Dump it in. Dump it in. There you go. One more. Okay. Ready? Let's pack it in.
Wow. We're gonna build a castle.
How'd it go? Hey, it's gonna be okay.
No. It was awful. We argued with each other. Screamed.
lost her for good.
Hey, do you know I came home early today? Yeah, all day. I don't know, I just wanted to be with the kids. Like somehow I never see them anymore. The last few days, you got me thinking. This family, you, the boys, even Kelly. You're the most important thing in the world to me. And I know that sometimes arguing and yelling is part of it. It's part of being a family. I love you, Laura, and I love our kids. All our kids. And we're not gonna lose anybody.
This family has kept many secrets, Your Honor. Obviously, the issues surrounding Kelly's father's alcoholism, abuse, and suicide have deeply affected parent-child communication and trust. Continued counseling should be mandatory, Your Honor, at the very least. Well, it's all there in my written report.
Miss Hackman.
Good morning, Your Honor. I would agree with Dr. Golding that the mother-child relationship has been shattered. But the bigger picture is that Kelly Jameson is a deeply disturbed girl. And to even consider returning her to her home would be not only foolhardy, but frankly, dangerous.
Excuse me, Your Honor, may I say something?
Sit down, young lady. Your turn will come. So, Miss Hackman, what's your recommendation?
Intensive treatment in a strictly controlled environment, Your Honor.
I see. Now, Mrs. Hyler, I assume you have something to say here?
Yes, Your Honor. In the past few months, I've written a lot of lists, and I've collected a lot of dates and names and put them in files. I've tried to figure out how this happened, and I've tried to decide who to blame. The police, North Side, Kelly's boyfriend, even my own mother. And, Your Honor, I never looked at myself. And the truth is, Your Honor, that I'm responsible, and I'm the one to blame. And I'm sorry. Kelly, I am sorry. Thank you.
Now, Kelly, what did you have to say?
I guess there are a lot of things that my mother and I have never really talked about. I mean, like my father, for instance. I loved him, and he loved me. But I guess I always knew that that wasn't really the whole story. I'm sorry, Your Honor. This is just really very hard for me. So I just felt sorry for myself. And I guess I didn't leave enough sorry for my mother. All I was angry at her. I know I've caused a lot of trouble, and I'm sorry. I love my mom. And for months, all I wanted was just to get out. And now, all I want is to go home. Really. But no matter what you decide, I just think everyone should know that I don't think anyone should have to live with Marcy. I mean, she shouldn't be in charge of anyone. I mean, maybe there are some people over at Northside that should be watching kids, but I mean, Your Honor, Marcy's crazy.
I will not sit here and listen to this, Your Honor. My record speaks for itself, and I resent being lied about in court and in public.
I can understand your position, Ms. Hackman.
It's easy to paint me as the villain, but these girls, frankly, are sent to me because they're bad girls, and institutions like Northside are necessary. My job, Your Honor, it's a lot like your own. It's not about popularity.
All right, Miss Hackman. Well, before I rule...
Excuse me? One more thing.
What is it?
Well, I just want you to know that this experience hasn't been wasted on me. I know I need to be a better mother, to show love by being stronger. And I want to try again, Your Honor, and I think I'm ready.
Thank you, Mrs. Hyler. Is that absolutely everything?
Yes, it is.
All right, then. And every day I sit up here, decide A or B, black or white. In real life, the colors come in an infinite variety. And in this case, certain judgments may have been wrong, or maybe they were not. Kelly Jameson may well have belonged in custody, considering what she had done. But as they say, that was then, this is now, and the only question before this court is the present one. Where do we go from here? In the end, it's my job to decide. And even though Ms. Hackman has a very definite opinion, her obvious personal feelings make it less than convincing. I would instead have to agree with Mrs. Hyler and with the evaluation of Dr. Golding that mother and daughter have made a promising start. And so, I hereby remand Kelly Jameson to the care of her mother. I expect her to maintain a perfect attendance record, and I order mother and daughter to continue counseling with a qualified therapist. Kelly, you're free to go. Court is dismissed.
You still want me to come home?
Oh, baby, come home. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're both more than welcome.
গুটির মাছ যা শুরু কর ঢেপর আছে লে এই থেকে মাছটা থাকলো এটা নতুন মাছ টাপুরে মনের মাঝে ও মাছটি লিয়ে আচ্ছা তরকারি লিয়ে যাবি না তরকারি লিয়ে যাইলি হিন্দু কর এখন তো গরু গোস আছে ঠিক আছে ফ্রিজে ভেতরে দিবি পরে খাবি